Director's cut.
Yeah, special feature.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Castlevania Ravenloft D&D game. It's been so long since I was able to chill out here with my friends and brave the horrors that wait for you in Castlevania Ravenloft. The last time we saw our heroes, it was just before Halloween. Life has thrown lots of wrenches my way since then, but I'm so glad I can get everybody back here. I think everyone's with us. Is Logan on? Yeah, I can see that he's in the voice channel. Don't know if he can talk yet because of his mic, but he can at least hear me. So we're all here now. We'll get started soon. Just welcome back, everyone. Does anyone want to say anything before we get into playing?
Hello.
I'm good. Let's do it.
Milk, lemonade around the...
Part of that cut out, but I know the rest of it.
Yep.
Okay. So then the last time we left our heroes, Alexandra and Jeeves secretly found Dracula and Lisa after a fight with a deadly Arcanoloth demon, or as April likes to call it, a knowledge fox, which I think sounds cute.
Knowledge fuck.
Yeah. Well, Dracula has been keeping Lisa safe from Strahd, removing the power of Strahd's bite from her throat, and extending trust to you and your party in secret. He plans to cast a powerful summoning spell, one that will not only cost him the Crimson Stone, but part of his own soul in the process. This will bring forth a great demon of chaos that he will use to affect the Crystal Heart in Castle Ravenloft. The results, he says, will be unpredictable, but he believes changing this Crystal Heart that is so integrated into Strahd's being will cause his curse to change. There's no way to know, but it's the only chance Dracula sees that Lisa, himself, and anyone else, including all of you, may be able to leave. Dracula encourages you to take the fight to Strahd and slay him if you can. You aren't sure if you're just buying Dracula time to prepare a spell, or if he genuinely believes that you stand a chance of slaying the Vampire Lord. Either way, you should the Crystal Heart remain, Strahd's defeat would only be temporary. These events have left your energies mostly expended, with Van Richten and Emil badly wounded, and Van Richten partially insane. But we also had that interaction there with the Arcanoloth, where it had bargained for its life with Jack, promising that it would show Jack this temple's sweetest and darkest secret, as long as it would be left to defend such knowledge in the future. So it reluctantly accepted its defeat, and has retreated so far so that it can lick its wounds, while you guys have all spent time casting your healing powers and getting your senses back together after all that transpired last time. So I leave it up to you all. What would you like to do now? I'll be watching the Fantasy Grounds chat for Jack if he has anything to say.
Well, we need to get out of this temple and go to the site to purify it as soon as we can.
Yes.
Yes, one of the other benefits from defeating the Arcanoloth but not destroying it was that you were able to glean information from it. That one of the secrets it holds is that one of the sacred sites does not indeed exist here in the temple like you thought, but close by in the mountains. I can show you on your map where exactly. So this cross shows where the party currently is, and the the part pointed out on your map that was the sacred site is supposed to be in this location. You're not sure what to expect when you get there. Also, a little recap. You guys were fighting some vampires that escaped, which can't be good news, because eventually they're going to inform Strahd, if they haven't already, about your whereabouts. And he will jealously guard, I believe, the remaining sacred sites, as no other party before you have been able to understand that those were even significant in this land, let alone purify one of them. And this knowledge came about by a tome of Strahd, not a tomb of Strahd, like I like to call it, but a tome of Strahd with a lot of his personal history recorded inside. That was eventually lost back to Strahd in one of your dealings with him. So, now that we're all caught up, Jack, any word from you on what you would like to do next? Elias seems like he wants to leave. What about you,
Still can't hear you,
Alexandra?
Logan. I think everybody would benefit from a rest, to be honest, but
I believe only a short rest is available.
Yeah, you guys could take a long rest, but you'd have to wait here for quite a few hours.
we just took a short rest, so I think a long rest is up next.
You can take short rest really as much as you want, as long as you have the hit dice to expend, and they take around an hour or so. But a long rest need to be separated by about 8 hours. So not only would you need an 8-hour rest, but you would need, I would say, probably about 6 hours to wait for that time.
I think the main caveat to that is we give Strahd more time to catch up to us.
Yes, but you guys have expended a lot of your personal energies. Your wound points aren't really all that bad, aside from Emil and Van Richten. However, most of your talents have been expended.
If it is daytime, it's going to take him longer since you murdered his horse.
Hey, Logan's on Facebook wanting information.
Information?
Information?
Yeah, get into the fancy ground.
Oh, does he want our alias?
It's listed in the Ravenloft chat. It's last I checked.
Okay. Could you post that to him, please?
Yeah,
Logan, it's in the pinned messages of the Ravenloft chat on Discord.
Okay.
Ah, hey, we
There
got
he
you on
is.
voice now. Oh, hey, Brent's also got that image.
Yeah, I put it in the Ravenloft chat.
Woo, it's a big one. Let me save that. If I do it right, I think I can actually get it to where everyone can see it real quick.
Yeah, that's from Hugo's thread itself, the big version.
There we go. Thanks for grabbing that, Brent. So, for party introductions, we have, on the upper left, Strahd von Zarovich, not part of the party. He's a bad guy. You have Elias next, and then to the right in the background, you have Mr. Jeeves, then Alexandra, Jack Motley in the raven cloak to the right, and then a ghostly image of... Oh, what was that guy's name, Alexandra? I think it was...
Shut up.
I think it was
Oh,
Ezek
beautiful love of
Strozny.
my heart.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up, Logan.
yeah. And they're obviously there in the town of
You
Milwaukee.
gorgeous bald hunk of monstrous man-to-me!
Mm.
All right,
It was
so...
it was a hot date, I have to say.
Oh, puns. Hot fire burned your face up, right? All that.
That's it. I'm out.
All right, we'll stop picking on you. So yeah, Jack. It sounds like everyone's either wanting to rest up or wanting to go ahead and get to the other site to purify, which is nearby in the mountains. You had convinced the Arcanoloth to show you this temple's deepest, darkest secret and sweetest secret. However, when you guys went to rest, it kind of slunk off and went back to wherever it goes to lick its wounds. So it's out of sight at the moment, but you feel it may owe you a secret.
Oh, it definitely owes me a secret, and I've got a thing about secrets. I want them. They're mine. Give me the secret, motherfucker.
Yeah, unfortunately, secrets is what it also covets and doesn't like to relinquish. So you might have to force its hand.
At the cost of its life.
At that point, it did the secret job best. It took the secret to its grave. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but it didn't share it with you.
Mr. Jeeves,
And will have paid the price severely.
Hey,
what do you think about all this? What would you like to do next?
well, I don't need a nap, so I'm good to go.
Just in case we don't rest, and it won't matter if I do this anyway, I'm going to give Alexandra 35 wound points back.
Much appreciated.
A rest or no rest. That will definitely come in handy. Emil.
We should probably rest.
That's not a precursor or anything.
Yes. Emil shows you guys some of his open wounds, and he says, I need to rest. My wounds need healing.
Jack, you're a were creature. Lick them close.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we can strap Van Richten down, I think he probably still feels invincible.
Yes, Van Richten looks pretty jacked up. Against all logic of him feeling invincible, he's obviously worse for wear. But you've noticed this hasn't changed his mind. He doesn't know his limits, that's clear.
Okay, look at old Mr. Jeeves, and I would like to, in Thieves' Cant, say to him, we need to tie his ass up, pointing at Van.
In Thieves' Cant, wait, what time?
Basically, it's a language he communicates to you. It sounds like he's just talking normal talk, but you actually understand the message he's trying to get across.
Sure, I was just responding. Wait, why are we tying up Van Richten?
So he doesn't die. He thinks he's invincible. Something about a crazy
that's
spell.
true.
I don't know.
Yes. Okay. Let's do it.
I forgot what the flag and I did.
You have rope.
I do.
I'm sure you're probably better at using it.
I do.
So Jack's going to go up and start talking to Van Richten about something weighty, philosophical even, and wait for Old Man Jeeves to ambush him.
True. I do have rope. I'm going to go tie up Van Richten.
Okay, he's currently unsuspecting, so if you'd like to sneak up on him, just roll a sneak and then just roll a physical attack against him. We'll see if you actually connect with him. All right, great stealth. His, in turn, his
AC is pretty low. If you miss this attack, I'm gonna laugh.
Hush now.
Yeah, you can tell he doesn't spot you.
Okay. And you want an attack roll, or do you want a sleight of hand roll?
Go ahead and attack him. With advantage. Go ahead and roll
Wow!
a second time.
That was a dexterity check.
Yeah, that was a dexterity check. That wasn't a
dexterity check. Let's try it again. With a weapon. Oh god. Okay.
Roll an attack, man.
You're just rolling to hit. You're not rolling damage.
There we go.
Hey.
Yep. Okay, so you manage to get a hold of Van Richten, and you have him grappled. While he's unable to move and stuff, he's still trying to fight you off. He's, Jeeves, what is... Old friend, what have you done? What are you doing this? And he's like kind of pushing at your face. He sees the rope in your hands, and he's obviously resisting and protesting. Just grappling him is not going to be enough. I think someone else may have to assist you in either holding him or tying him.
I think Esmeralda should help out too.
Esmeralda has a look of surprise and shock on her face as well. What are you doing to Van Richten?
It's for his own good. Just help us out. I'll explain.
That's convincing.
I actually like how close Esmeralda and Elias are on the map there. That's cool. But actually,
Wow.
so Elias will explain the best he can. Esmeralda, when I brought Van Richten back to life, he came back with some assurance that he thinks he's invincible, like nothing can hurt him. His wounds are terrible, but he will not slow himself down. You might have noticed earlier where he would not relent in trying to climb. He thinks that he can't be hurt. We have to keep him steady and tie him down so he doesn't hurt himself.
Well, okay. Elias, because you're being assisted by Jeeves or vice versa, whichever one of you has the higher skill in this, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
I think that would be me.
I got a +2.
You've got the charisma bonus from, some
I
dubious
have a
source.
I have a +7, so that's pretty good. And I can actually add 1 to that.
Oh, you got the luck stone, don't you?
Yeah, I do. So
Yeah, and make it with advantage since Mr. Jeeves is assisting you.
all right, very persuasive. Whoa, 47.
Well, it's a natural 20, so she reluctantly says yes, she says, but rather than tie him up and leave him defenseless, I would rather watch closely myself and make sure he doesn't get in any trouble. I'll dedicate all of my focus to making sure that he remains safe, but I think he should be able to steel-wield a weapon and fend for himself, especially as wounded as he is.
I can agree with that. What do you men say?
Okay.
Jack?
Jack is running a different version. He hasn't updated Fantasy Grounds.
Well, he's here in the...
Yeah, I know. It just told me on the Fantasy Grounds chat that he has not updated. I wish I would have saw that earlier, because he's connected a few times and I've got that message. Sorry. I didn't see it earlier. But yes, with that proposal, Jeeves, what did you say about Esmeralda watching him instead of you tying him up?
Yeah, I think she can do it, so I'll let go.
All right. With that, Van Richten says, "I don't see what all the fuss is about. I'm perfectly fine. In fact, I feel better than ever." And you can see he's still jacked up from falling earlier, and I mean, he had quite a tumble with the Arcana Loft fight.
You are covered in blood, and we found you dead. You're not fine.
It won't do any
Yeah, I
good,
think
Alex.
he's tied
There's
up.
something magical over him. But yes, as you can see, Esmeralda, he's been like this for the last several minutes.
He says, "All of this happened before I was given that potion or whatever woke me up. When I came back from unconsciousness, I feel different, and all of this happened before then. I'm fine now, I promise you."
It's the same magics you used to bring me back to life, and when I came back, I wasn't right.
It's not the same magics. I went through much and sacrificed another soul to bring you back to the world of the living. I did not die. I was simply knocked unconscious and brought back with a potion of something, and I feel fine now. I feel better than fine. I feel like I could do anything. Like nothing can harm me.
Elias mouths to Esmeralda and Alex, he was dead.
Alex is well aware.
But it's no use. He's too far gone.
Yes, it's too bad we killed a certain bishop that could have cured this madness.
Oh dear, here we go.
Well, Rudolph Van Richten looks very offended that you're speaking of madness like this. So that you can see that Esmeralda is actually much closer to him now, and she doesn't look upset that you guys had chosen to do this. But instead of looking like she was hurt or offended or anything, instead you can tell that now she has truly embraced the role as making sure that this guy doesn't end up getting killed. You think that might affect how effective she can be in combat, but you know that he's the highest priority for her.
Alexander is actually quite amused by all of this, as she is still extremely angry.
Oh, hello, Esmeralda.
Yep. Just for those that haven't seen Esmeralda and Van Richten,
Yeah, she may look familiar.
where is Van Richten? Oh yeah, he's Rictavio. He's under cover in this old picture here. Yeah, Rictavio now thinks he's invincible, and Esmeralda has been a great help to the party, casting various magics and thwarting evil at every turn.
There may yet be some way to help him, but it is without anything I can do.
All right, with that said, Jack, did you want to do something with that Arcana Loth? What's the next? Is the next move to rest or to leave?
Resting should happen.
All right. Well, if you guys want a long rest, you're going to have to wait for quite a few hours. During the time of waiting before that rest happens, you have plenty enough time to explore and see if you can find that pesky Arcana Loth that went to lick its wounds.
Well, I don't want Jack to go on his own to do that, so we will accompany him. We should probably all go together.
Esmeralda says, if you guys are going off to look at that demon, then I will stay here and keep Rictavio and Emil safe.
I'd rather not have any dealing with the demon myself. I had quite a bad run-in with him. Are you sure you can handle that on your own, Esmeralda? No one is quite in great shape here.
I'm not too fond of the werewolf, but I suppose I can keep him out of trouble. As for Rictavio, or Rudolf Van Richten, sorry, I saw the name. As for Van Richten, I'm sure that I can handle him just fine. If you think this is a safe room for us to stay in, that is. If you'd like to move us somewhere else that you think is a little bit more tactful and defendable, we can go there instead.
I think this room may be plenty defensible. There's only one entrance now, unless someone climbs the destroyed floor to the east. So it could be a lot worse.
It's not like Strahd can fly.
Do you have a different suggestion, Alex?
Yes, the one-door room that we rested in before.
You mean the sanctuary-looking area?
No, I meant the small room that only has one.
Oh, I meant the big room that only has one door. But yeah, that could work too.
For reference, I'm talking about the one directly south of the stairwell, the small one.
Yeah, I remember that. We rested in there before. Well, that may be a better idea. Yes, we could relocate everyone.
We do
Hopefully
still have a stairway and a hallway to explore, if you remember.
Yep. Off to the west.
Yes, and we have time before we can really get any good rest. All right, let's move everyone to that southern room. Hopefully we don't encounter anything on the way.
All right. Get along, little doggies. We're all heading south. Is it this room that you're talking
Yes.
about? Let's see. Who else is going? Van Richten, come on down. Alright, so they are there, and the rest of the party looks like they're grouping up at this hallway here. Yeah, you've been through the top floor here. I think you went down below, too.
We didn't go down below on the side. We were going to, but we wanted to wait for the rest.
I see. Right, yeah, you guys didn't go down there. I thought you did. Alright, so opening the door then. I'm assuming Alexandra is going to take the lead here and open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, just a reminder, in this little hallway here, it's just 20 foot long, 10 foot high hallway of bare stone that has an amber door at each end. You can proceed to the next if you wish. And opening that door, 3 10-foot long staircases separated by 10-foot square landings go deeper into the temple. So you can descend here, and once you do, we will end up on a different map.
And what do we have here?
Alright, let me just pluck everybody over onto this other level. Elias, you're there. Oops, did I put you there twice? I did. Alright. And Mr. Jeeves, you are here. Alright, then let me...
So dark down here.
It is very dark. Speaking of darkness, what is your light sources? Because you will have to light this yourself.
Well, Elias can use the old light cantrip on the shield.
And I can reveal map without crashing the whole thing this time.
Woo.
Yeah. Technology.
Hooray for test build.
Yeah, I should have never used it. Alright, so you can only see part of this room. Glistening amber coats the walls and ceilings of this enormous hall like sculpted honey. The dust covers the black marble floor. Vaulted ceilings here are 25 feet high. Set into the walls at a height of 5 feet are amber ledges lined with life-size alabaster statues of cats, frogs, hawks, owls, rats, ravens, snakes, toads, and weasels. Many of these statues have fallen off their perches and lie shattered on the floor. And that's all you can see from there. Here in the detail of the walls, I can reveal a little bit more there so you can see that. Yeah, minimize some of these other maps.
Very curious.
Right. Okay. Once Jeeves, that's not Jeeves. Once Alexandra gets in, you can see more of this room. Looks like it might extend off to the right. You see a couple of doors here. These amber doors appear to be closed, but you could try them. You see one... I need a good pointer. Let's see.
Elias, you're far stronger than I. Would you care to do the...
Is that a door that Alex is in front of?
Yeah, she's in front of a door, and then there's one right there on the west side. So there's one to the south and one to the west.
Okay, is this one of those that has to be pushed open?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, man. Well, I've gotten really lucky with all the other ones, so we'll see.
Famous last words. We're checking for traps or anything?
You can check for traps if you'd like.
Yep. Or
You
not.
see no traps.
It looks perfectly safe.
That's Steve's tools. That was the wrong one.
Oh god.
Yeah,
All
that's,
right, can I do this with advantage with Alex?
sure, you guys can both push together.
Oh my
You got the
god.
same roll.
Wow.
Damn.
job,
Alright, there's my bad rolls for the night gone.
Yeah, get those out of the way early. All right. So you rolled 2 d20s. That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's not advantage.
Man,
Whoops.
you guys are rusty.
You know, I did that
Yeah.
before too with the.
You got
I
a
got a
2019?
20. I got a 20 anyway, but let me try that again. Advantage. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Yeah, not
Oof.
enough.
Wow. Jeeves,
Yeah.
the priest has failed us.
I was
Wow.
doing good to get 2 20s on 2 separate doors, so I don't know if this might take a while.
Actually,
Your turn.
with your new studies, Mr. Jeeves, you've become a little bit more attuned to the magic, and
Yes.
you can tell that not only is this just really hard to push open, but it may be magically sealed, and that if you could find some magical way to open it, that would also work. Perhaps there's some kind of secret word or a dispel or a knock or something like that would work on it.
Wait, I got it. He could bash it with his face.
Oh yeah, he could.
I could totally. No.
You could knock on the door with your face.
It would be the first time.
Alright.
I
It's
still can't
really-
believe he did that.
It's really weird that Matrix asked about time travel earlier. That's that might actually be relevant tonight. We'll see.
What? Okay. So is there anything in this room that could suggest any kind of like incantation or anything?
No, it looks like a lot of little animal statues. That's about all. Of course, you haven't explored the full size of this huge room.
True.
Elias will investigate the animals on the wall for any hidden switches or hidden items.
Go ahead, just make a perception check.
Okay.
Or an investigation, whichever one you prefer.
All right. We'll go perception.
15's not bad. You get the impression that these are either some sort of preservation or monuments to some very well-loved animals. You think that maybe the wizards that had once roamed this temple, these may have been their familiars.
Elias will vocalize that to the party. He says, I think that these may be preservations of the old wizard's familiars, or monuments to them. May not be any use to us now, but possibly.
As long as they have no intention of springing forth and attacking us.
What are they made of, Mike?
Alabaster.
Okay.
I'm gonna play with my mage hand and just like pull one of them off the shelf.
Play with-
Okay. You know, Elias, when you were pushing against that door, you could see that it's possible to damage these doors. When you pushed on it hard, you did hear a little bit of give. These things aren't invincible.
So they can also be destroyed as well as pushed. Alex, when you recover from our push just now, try attacking it.
Although, can you check and see if I've got knock on my sheet?
Sure, I can do so.
Failing that, I have acid splash.
That has
Yeah.
been useful, but usually on things like chains and locks. I see Acid Splash, Tilt, Chill Touch, Eldritch Blast, Green Flame Blade, Magic Hand, Minor Illusion, Shocking Grasp, and then your sorcery points. Then I see... Oh, well, that was just your cantrips, dude. Let's see.
Wow.
Charm Person,
Yeah.
Hex Damage,
Two
Shield,
classes.
Mirror Image, Misty Step, Counterspell, Dispel Magic, Magic Circle, Hex, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, Invisibility, Shadow Blade, and Suggestion. You have Dispel Magic. That might work.
You know what? Can I see a locking mechanism?
No. This looks like it has no locking mechanism. It looks like it's magically shut and held in place.
Stay silent. Let Alexandra attack.
Okay. Alex, was that something that you actually wanted to do?
I'd rather not destroy the door, but whatever.
All right. You hit the door. Let's see here. Let me look and see if
I
this
should
has
hope so. It's not like it's a moving target.
Still, it has its own basically version of armor. It's its hardness. So they do kind of have AC. So
Yeah, but it's a static object, so.
yeah, I know. But are you slashing
Anything
at it
really
with your whip? What are you using to hit this with?
I'd
A whip?
just use the Sorrowful Misery.
This is, of course, Castlevania. That's a completely valid way to destroy a door.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll damage.
Maximum
You
damage.
do pretty great damage. The bits of door fly off. You think that you're making great progress if this is something you wanted to continue to do.
Well, I do get 2 attacks with the whip, so yeah.
Let's go ahead and roll another damage. Or, yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah. And let's see, 16 and 19, that's enough. That blasts the door open, but as soon as that happens, you get the feeling that your friend set you up for a bad idea. Let's see.
Oh, Lord. Summon sunlight.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you guys are all within the range. Ooh, a burst of negative energy explodes into that air. Oh, now Mark. Now Mark dives to the side. So I'm going to start rolling damage here. Let's see. Mark, do you have anything that would uncanny dodge this or whatever?
Yeah, I can see it coming.
I would say, yeah, you can see this coming. So,
I can probably evade it too. Then.
So can you use uncanny dodge? Is that an automatic thing?
Yeah, multiple
All right.
round.
Well, then I'll just roll this like this and then half it. All right, so you get 8 points of damage. Let's see, half that. And then if I do this and drag it to you on the combat tracker, does it do it for me?
Is this an area effect, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, with evasion as well, I can make a dex saving throw, so half it again.
Okay, so go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. I'm not sure what the DC would be. Is that described in the ability?
No. Well, no, it just says when you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving... if it allows me to make a dex saving... So, does this allow me to take a dex saving throw?
It's not actually a technical, creature casted spell, so I guess I'll just make the DC for that,
Don't worry about it.
we'll say 10.
Oh, okay.
10 to see if you can evade.
I got a +8 on dex, so hopefully...
Okay, so it's halved yet again. Does that mean
Yeah.
it halves the half?
Yep.
Alright, so that's only 4 points of necrotic damage. to you.
Oh, thank God.
And then he halves it again.
No, that was halved.
All right.
16.
Now for Alexandra, right in front here. You got the same damage roll he did, 16. So I'll just throw that onto your wound points. That's total of 17 so far. And the bright guy that suggested this in the first place, 33 points of
Thanks.
necrotic damage to Elias.
That's going to
Then,
hurt, boy.
finally, last but not least, we have Jack, who could have just used a spell. Don't know if it would have worked or not. But 22 points of necrotic damage to Mr. Jack Motley, the Were-Raven. So yeah, that negative energy explodes into the room as the door crumbles down. But your prize lies on the other side, as you see a very familiar sight at this point. You can see it's another one of those rooms that holds these amber sarcophagus inside. This room has amber glazed walls, a floor of grayish marble with black veins, and 3 amber sarcophagi standing in the alcoves.
No flaming skulls.
No flaming skulls in here.
Oh, thank God.
You do see some dark shapes shifting deep within the amber. And I can't believe Jack's not already in here touching stuff.
Is he in control of his character yet?
I don't know. He's here with us in voice, correct?
Yeah, I've been dragging him after us, so...
Yeah, I'm still. Anyway, didn't say he wasn't. He might. In fact, yeah. Just starts off for the first one nearby.
Well, all right. I don't know who moved Jack, but they moved you and chose your fate for you.
Sorry,
You hear... Well, let me read this for a second here. Oh, interesting. You hear a voice inside your head. I am the Forgotten One. A curious fluid blood is, don't you think? It flows red, but it can easily bring death. I say it ought to be black. My gift confers you the power to make this judgment. All you have to do is accept it, and you will have the power to judge anyone in your way. Only Jack hears this, by the way.
This sounds pleasant.
Says the man who accepted a gift, who drooped his face and gave him a third eye.
You know what? Agree.
Okay. You see that the veins in your hands and in your arms, and you can feel it spreading throughout your body, all of your blood is turning pitch black and viscid like tar. However, you have gained a special ability, and I can share that to you privately. Do you want that over Discord?
Sure.
All right, let me see. Send message here. There you go. Congratulations. Interesting.
Lovely.
All right. There are 2 other sarcophaguses.
Yes.
One to the south and one to the east. I see that Mr. Jeeves is actually kind of close to the one to the east there.
Yep.
Are you curious enough to touch it?
Of course.
All right. Well, when you touch it, you hear a mental voice say, I am Abaddon, the infernal composer. I have composed a piece to summon hellhounds. If you accept this gift, I can share them with you for as long as you take care of them.
Puppies!
You also hear a faint echo of music in your mind.
Okay.
All right, so you accept, and wow, the consequence on this isn't all that bad.
That's not bad. I'll take it.
Huh. Okay, so I won't be cryptic with the results here. You can summon 2 hellhounds.
Sweet.
The consequence
Puppies.
here, which you'll probably never know, Mark. I will just tell you in case it ever happens. But sulfurous smoke issues from your pores whenever you speak Infernal. I don't think you'll be speaking Infernal, but
Okay.
you can
Unless
summon.
the Hellhounds only understand Infernal for their commands.
Yeah, these 2 hellhounds will be loyal to you, and they are intelligent creatures. Now, if they die in this realm, they'll be banished from it, but they'll still exist in their original plane. So take care of them. You can just ban them and make them vanish whenever you'd like. But if I roll fatal damage on them, they're gone.
Okay. So
And
okay.
you can't choose to do it right when I say, "Okay, that hits" or something like that. So be careful.
That sword looks like it's gonna hit. Okay, so I can. Okay, call them, send them back. All right.
Okay,
cool.
so you want to go ahead and call them now? Just to,
Okay.
because you
Sure,
can.
why not?
I think this would be appropriate. So
Yeah.
let me see if I can bring up a.
All right, I
Image here.
shout, "Here, puppy!"
All right, this
Oh.
is
Aww.
one of your 2 hellhounds, and let's see, hellhound here. So this monstrous fire-breathing fiend takes the form of a powerful dog. Hellhounds are found on the battlefields of Acheron and throughout the lower planes. On the material plane, hellhounds are most commonly seen in service to devils, fire giants, or other evil creatures that use them as guard animals and companions. Burning hunger. Hellhounds hunt in packs, feeding on any creatures that appear edible. They avoid potentially dangerous foes in favor of targeting the weakest prey with their savage bite and their fiery breath, demonstrating a relentless determination as they pursue their prey to the bitter end. When a hellhound feed, the flesh they consume stokes the internal fires that burn within them. When a hellhound dies, that fire consumes the creature's remains in a billowing eruption of smoke and blazing embers, leaving nothing behind but scorched tufts of black fur. Evil to the core, hellhounds are smarter than mundane beasts, and their lawful nature makes them good for following orders. However, a hellhound's evil disposition means that the creature can't be trained to be anything other than a ruthless killer. If a hellhound isn't allowed to indulge in its malevolent hunger, it quickly abandons or turns against its master.
So is that taking effect with these 2 hellhounds?
Yeah, they will. They're still hellhounds. You can just summon them. But yeah,
Okay.
they're loyal to you, to the point where, within reason.
All right. Well, let's leave them unsummoned for now, otherwise they'll start attacking the light.
Right. So they do possess keen hearing and smell. They take advantage of their pack tactics. They have a pretty wicked bite with fire damage, and they can do a fire breath. So all of that's at your disposal.
All right. Awesome.
Okie doke. Alexandra, are you at the southern sarcophagus with curiosity
Yep.
there?
Yep.
Okay. Well, when you touch it, you hear a voice in your head that says, "I can't believe you found me. Zephyr, master of time. I must swiftly return to my amber cell, but first, would you like to take my gift? None shall ever find you thereafter. Or I could answer a question for you. I promise not to answer truthfully."
Wow.
Do it.
None shall ever find me thereafter. What does that exactly mean, Jeeves?
What?
Well,
I
he
don't know. I
didn't.
can't do
He
anything.
didn't hear any of that.
Elias is outside the room. He knows what's going on. He's just hoping that nothing stupid is going on.
Stupid things are happening, man.
I'm just
awesome.
afraid to ask the thing a question and have that be the question and have it disappear.
Yeah, it says it could answer a question for you. I promise not to answer truthfully. That was the alternative to, if you accept the gift, none shall ever find you thereafter.
Oh my god, why do I always get the weird one?
Mike did mention something about time travel possibly coming into play earlier.
Yes, but
Yeah, Zephyr
none
said
shall ever
that
shall ever find her thereafter. That's kind of hinting that she'll disappear from time.
Zephyr did say they were the master of time.
So it's accept the gift or answer a question?
Yeah.
Or neither, I assume.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with no. It's too cryptic and I can't risk anything happening to her, so...
That's fine. You noticed no change when your decision came in the swirling black mass in the center of the amber sarcophagus.
Dude, this sucks. Like, everybody's getting all these awesome, cool presents, and I'm just, like, stuck with one really bad one. You get a third eye in the center of your forehead, or you may disappear from...
Or you can't take no for an answer, but I don't know if that would be too bad for you. Of course, these gambles have their benefits and their consequences, and they don't always outweigh the consequences. Just ask the guy behind the mask there. He seems to be grabbing him up quite a bit, but, I mean, he looks really crazy right now.
Yeah.
He has black tar blood in his veins.
Yeah, he has a third eye, and...
He had a stroke. His face is messed
Yeah,
up.
doesn't work right. But that's all behind a mask. You guys can clearly see his skin, though, if he's not trying to hide it. In fact,
the worst part is you're making deals with evil entities and stuff. If Elias sees the Hellhounds, I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, yeah, he doesn't like fire, but he's kind of over that these days.
I do appreciate your offer, Zephyr, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to pass. I don't like the uncertainty in the riddle that you...
Yeah, you're not even sure if he can hear you. It was just no response into your mind. The voice is no longer there. So that seems
This
to
really
be that.
sucks. I got two crappy ones.
Hey, it's a big temple.
I think we got...
Alex could have had fun with the Hellhounds.
They're demons.
They're puppies.
Is this a regular door up here, Mike?
Oh, you're actually far enough north. Yes, that's a regular door to where you can see a bit more. Your light can shine a little bit more. So you see another door to the north, more alcoves, a passage off to the east. And yes, that is a regular door if you'd like to explore it.
Elias sees people, the rest of the party come up behind him, and he'll ask them, "Are you all still sane? Everyone all got their fingers and toes?"
Last I
Just
checked.
about. Elias, I'm gonna let you know. I can now summon hellhounds, but they're friendly. They're not evil.
Yes,
Don't kill
friendly,
'em.
quote unquote.
You can summon demons.
Yes, hush. They're fine. I can unsummon them too. So hey,
Try to do it when I'm not around, if you don't mind.
what, you want to see them?
No. Let me open this door. You all seem about the same.
Yeah, we're all standing back.
All right, furnishings made of ancient colorless wood have collapsed under their own weight and now lie covered with cobwebs and dust.
Okay, Elias will walk in and do perception, like here between the bed and like a cabinet or a desk over here. See if you can find anything.
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
All right, just a sec.
Just from what you gather, it looks like this was some kind of bedchamber.
Okay, I might wait a bit and roll again. The other people can do something.
Okay. Jack, what are you doing? All right, Jeeves, are you off to look for shinies, or what are you doing?
Apparently I'm rotating.
Sorry, I was zooming in. It just kind of happened to be over here.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll go check out that room and see if there's any shinies in there.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
We lost
Ooh,
Logan.
you are very perceptive. You find the old remnants of spell components, but they're so far rotted that they're not going to be useful for casting any spells. You can definitely tell that this was the residence of some wizard, but it doesn't look like they've left behind any valuable treasure.
Ah,
Mike,
sorry,
did you hear me?
Elias. No goodies here.
Nope, what's that, April?
We lost Jack.
Oh,
That's all right. He's here in spirit. I'm sure he'll rejoin us soon, or I hope anyway. It is your turn, Alexander. What would you like to do?
Check out this door.
Sure. All right, opening this door, similar to the last one. This room, once
There he
a
is.
bedchamber, is littered with broken furnishings. Scattered about the room are the remains of a bed, a wardrobe, 2 trunks, 3 tall candlesticks, a desk, a bookshelf, and several chairs. Torn up books, old quill pens, and tattered clothes are also strewn about.
Let's do a perception check, see if there's anything remote.
All right. Just as you walk in and start to look around, you instantly perceive. Let me see here.
So you got a 20 there, by the way.
Yeah, instantly. She saw that some of the rubble here has unexplainably flown at you. Let me see here. This just needs a little bit more reading on the DM's part. That's what it needs.
it's Casper.
It's a trash mimic.
It
Or
refers me to a
poltergeist.
different monster, so I have to go and read something I have to look up. Thanks, D&D. You could just give me a link to it, Fantasy Grounds, but no. All right.
Just as a refresher, what does the flagon that I looted do again? I totally.
The flagon? Oh, I think that the Knowledge Fox told you about it, right? Said that
Yeah, but I can't
you
remember.
could fill it with water and it would refill with instead wine. I mean, that's a miracle. That's a textbook miracle.
That's a good
That's
flag.
right. I called it the Jesus flag.
Yep.
Elias, you can't have.
Sorry.
No Jesus flagging for you.
I missed whatever that was about. I was answering my brother on Messenger.
I said, Elias, you can't have it.
A Jesus flagon?
Yeah.
It turns water into wine.
Oh,
Yes,
right. Yeah,
flag
that.
replicates the miracle that your god.
Right.
A simple cup, mind you.
Yeah, I recall that from the previous game.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Yeah, sure you didn't.
No, I was just looking at the stats and accidentally clicked. Now I know that C is for check, S is for save.
Okay, so with the automatic 20, I was really wanting to see if there was any chance on actually seeing the enemy, and you can't, which makes you, like, you feel ultra aware of your surroundings at the moment, and the fact that you didn't see what is attacking you lets you know that it must be invisible. So the attack that happens is a big block of text. Hold on.
Great. Fantastic.
How much do you weigh?
Whoa.
Excuse you?
I know that's a rude question to ask in real life, but I'm asking your character's weight.
120 pounds.
Oh, that is tiny. Okay. Alright, there's the number I was looking for. They don't give me a legit attack on that? Are you kidding me?
Oop, looks like she's safe. Oh well.
Haha. Here we go. There it is. Okay. Still no attack roll for it. Why? That's so silly. Alright, so I'm just gonna roll this and look at your AC. What's your AC? It missed. It doesn't matter. I rolled terrible. Okay, so what you saw was part of the debris fly up from the ground and hurl at you, but you dodged easily as it exploded on the wall behind you. You start to see other things in the room begin to shake and move around. However, you have an opportunity now to act. It's your turn.
Yep, she's stepping backwards and closing.
Okay. Did you say close the door? I didn't hear that last bit. Okay, so you close the door.
She's stepping backwards and closing the door.
All right, that's what I thought you said. Okay, so everyone can roll initiative after that if you guys want to engage what's beyond the door.
Jack.
You don't know if it's
Flying
coming out or
furniture.
not.
No, I'm not rolling initiative. Alex is good. Moving
Moving on.
on. Fuck this room.
All right. Well, you guys, you hear some really creepy stuff going on behind that door. But it doesn't appear like the door is going to open. So if you guys don't want to roll initiative and go in after it, then I'm not going to make it come out. Man, I keep rotating Jeeves on accident.
Uh-oh, that door's open.
Yeah, also you guys passed a hallway that looked like it led into a larger area to the east, but you continued to move northward. And there you can see a couple of doors, one to the east and one that's open to the north.
Alex will try to peer through and see while keeping herself hidden against.
All right. Roll a stealth check.
Lame.
Clang, 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 clang.
Mm.
What do you mean clang, clang, clang? She's not wearing armor like that.
Hold on a sec.
She's very bright.
I don't like
All
all
right.
these dice.
4 of them.
Hey, quit counting, you guys. Metagaming.
It's not metagaming if you can see the shadows of the dice.
Yeah. I know. I should roll more like fake die. So you
Oh.
You
guys
could
don't
just
know.
roll in the tower, you know.
This room has amber glazed walls and a floor of purplish black marble. 2 amber sarcophagi stand in alcoves to the west and east. A third sarcophagus that has once stood in the north alcove lies shattered on the floor. Clustered in the middle of this room are 4 loathsome hunched creatures. Each one has a single large baleful eye, and 2 of those eyes are now pointed at the attempting to hide Alexandra Belmont.
Do we have any pictures of what they are? Oh, I know that.
You know these?
Yeah, they're in Fendalin in the the Nothic. There's one underneath Trentadar Manor.
Well, they do have pretty green eyes, but it's time to roll initiative, my friends.
Oh dear.
Wow.
That's me. Oh god. Usually they're pretty docile though.
Oh, I guess I need to roll for Jack, huh? Jack. Where you at? I'm gonna get rid of just to clean up the combat tracker. Esmeralda, Van Richten, and Emil.
Yeah.
Mike,
All right.
before combat actually begins, can I burn second wind?
That sounds gross, but
Wow. I said burn second wind, not pass second wind.
you are always free to slash a wall and find some meat. Absolutely.
Okay. Alright, thank you.
All right, so Jack, you're
Oh, maximum heal.
initiative.
I love it.
Jack got an 18 for his initiative. Not bad, Jack. That will probably have you going first, actually.
I don't
Elias-
suppose overhealing grants me temporary hit points, does it?
No, absolutely not.
Bummer. It's only 2.
I mean, it doesn't happen when you find wall meat in Castlevania. It doesn't give you temporary hit points. It's good turkey just for finding it in a wall. I mean, we can only expect so much out of it. Alright, so let's see here. Now that you guys can see everything in the room, where did the description go? Did I destroy the description of that room?
No, it's still up there. It's above my initiative roll.
I know, I mean my little, like, shortcut thing. I think I did. I think I messed it up. Oh, no, it's back. I don't know what I did to bring it back. There we go. Okay.
Are these things undead?
You're not sure. That would require a roll.
But are they reacting to the sunlight from the whip?
I can answer that in just a second.
Okay.
Come on. It is not undead. You didn't make a roll for that, but I'll let you know. Just because you're a vampire hunter. And I would say with a decent roll, you would kind of see that this thing looks more demonic than it does undead. It doesn't appear to be hostile at first, but they definitely notice you're there. And up first is Jack Motley. So you have the best initiative thanks to your DMs rolling for you. If you're there, Jack. Jack, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Okay, you have 4 creatures in a room up by Alexandra that she's discovered. They have odd green eye, singular, and it's very large in its head. It looks like some kind of demon thing. It doesn't look like they're eager to attack.
No, I see on the Twitch screen.
Oh, okay.
Step forward, pull out the Mace of Terror, and very pointedly mock Elias as I shout, "Turn!" and expend a...
Oops, I moved Elias. Why did I do that? I thought it was Jack. So you do your best Elias impression and say turn, and then you're going to use its ability?
Yep.
Alright, so that mace... Let me see here. Mace of Terror. Alright, so you expend one of its charges, and it releases a wave of terror. Each creature of your choice in a 30-foot radius must succeed on a 15 wisdom saving throw, or be frightened of you for a minute. Alright, so these things need wisdom saves. Alright, so 3 of them are affected by this. And they are frightened for a minute. Frightened. We will add that. Oh, I didn't mean to add that to you. I meant to add that to them. If I drag it, does it work? Does it? Frightened, frightened, frightened. That is not doing what I expected it to do. There we go. I just have to drag it. Alright, so they are frightened for a minute.
Is number 4 supposed to be in the wall?
Don't know why number 4 was in the wall. Just put him over here. A creature must spend its turn moving as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move in a space towards you within 30 feet. It also can't take reactions for its action. It can use only the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If it has nowhere to move, it can dodge. At the end of the turn, it can repeat the saving throw. Alright, so that's that. Anything else, Jack? You have severely frightened 3 of them. They have little frowny faces on them. It's adorable. I don't know if... Yeah, you can see that
Nope.
on Twitch.
Nope, they're good. Let the rest
Alright.
handle it.
Elias, it is your turn. You're kind of down to the south of everybody.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on up there. I know that Jack impersonated me, and he used his fear effect on the mace, and Elias has a general idea and understanding of what that does. But he's hoping that it was successful, and if it worked, they're probably fleeing further into the room because Alex and Jeeves are standing in front of the door. So he is just going to advance a bit, but then also heal himself with his second channel divinity. So he's going to present his holy symbol and restore, I believe, all of his wound points.
Okay.
And
all that divinity.
and that will do it for his turn. And then you can
Okie doke.
play with your Nothics.
Yeah. All right. So 3 of them will run as far as they can back away from Jack. The other one. All right. Now that you guys have shown yourself to not be friendly, what shall I do?
Oh, goody.
All right. So Jack, you need to make a Constitution saving throw. Do you have any way to roll dice? Are you in, want to do it in Discord or anything, or you want me to do it?
How do I do it in Discord?
I think it's. Oh, we don't have Gremory anymore, do we? Damn. Nope.
Then yeah, you're gonna have to do it.
What happened? Why did we get rid of Grandma?
Well, Paco is not running the bots anymore. So those were hosted on his personal computer for, these 5 years or whatever. So he just can't do that anymore. It's just not realistic. Not a permanent thing. I was hoping 505 would take over. I think Gunlord's going to take over for us. Anyways, I will roll that for Jack. Jack, Constitution save. Oh, I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So, you see that one of these creatures looks at you, Jack, with its big green eye. And, it gives you a gaze that you feel makes your skin crawl. However, it's nothing you can't handle.
With the extreme success of pushing it back, can I turn that into an intimidation?
Sure. Roll for intimidation. Oh, I have to do that. Hold on.
Sorry.
Intimidation, and I'll say with advantage. You always have a +4 on that naturally. Well, I rolled an 18 and a 1. So the 1 doesn't count, but the 18 gets the 4 added to it for a 22. You feel that you have intimidated it, especially because all of its other ones are afraid as well. It looks just as frightened as the rest of them. And Mr. Jeeves, it will be your turn next.
1 minute, you say?
Of being frightened?
Yeah.
Yeah, a full minute. Every round they make, they get to try to make a new saving throw, though.
Okay. I'm going to dash in and place my hand on one of the solid.
All right. On the West Sarcophagus, as soon as you touch it, you hear a voice in your mind. Is that torchlight? Get away from me, and we can talk. Or get it away from me, and we can talk. Don't you dare, again, approach Delbon, the star of ice and hate, with fire in your hands. Disrespectful mortal. Now, how does the power to freeze your enemies sound? It's yours if you want.
Sure.
Oh, Lord.
All right. You and Elias have something in common now. Or, well, Elias used to have this more than you do now, which is fire terrifies you. But
Hellhounds and firefights.
Oh, God.
but you find yourself with a new benefit. Would you like this to be public or private?
Let's go private.
Okay. Just get this on the other monitor. Hopefully that doesn't mess with Twitch. And we'll message you and give you this little bit of info on Discord. And I'll just give you the item so that you understand what that does.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I think it's in your inventory. Would you check that out and see if it's... So you feel very different, especially in the place that you're at right now.
Yeah, I don't see that item.
Oh, it didn't show up in your inventory? Dang it. Okay,
Uh-uh.
let me try again. Alright. It's definitely in there now. Because I saw your list change. Yeah. Yeah, it's in there.
Oh yeah, let's see it now. Okay.
Alright. That's what you get. Okay, so Jack sees Jeeves rush past him and touch the sarcophagus, and that's that. You don't notice any physical difference in Mr. Jeeves, but is there anything else you want with your round there, Jeeves? That was pretty simple, just going in there, touching that, listening.
I guess I'm going to use the rest of my little motion to move back a little bit, maybe.
Okay. All right, but you're staying in the room? Oh, okay, you're moving outside the room. All right. Alex, you're up next.
She's got another shot at
Yeah, she's gonna follow in Jesus' footprints and try to see if this stone has anything better.
All right, trendsetter Jeeves here. Alexandra approaches the west sarcophagus, and in your mind, you hear, "I am Paranola, master of reflections, and I spy all. You too can know what lies beyond the mirror if you accept my gift." That's all you get from that. You too can know what lies beyond the mirror if you accept my gift. Paranola, master of reflections.
God, seriously?
That didn't sound as bad as before.
Oh, no, but knowing my luck, she's gonna have her own reflection completely taken away from her.
Yeah, I've lost my shadow before. It wasn't that bad.
Jeeves, I'm sorry I didn't give you your new permanent personality trait privately. That would have been fun to see how you rolled that in there. But I'm still looking forward to see how you roll it in there.
Well, you've had experience with Elias, so it should give you a few ideas.
Does this name sound familiar to anybody? I hope that these
No.
references aren't completely lost.
What was the name?
Paranola, the master of reflections.
Nope, not me.
All right. It's not the only one that's got past you. That's for sure.
Well, I know Zephyr is a Castlevania boss.
I think most of these have been bosses.
The Forgotten One as well.
The one who gave me the lightning, Galab.
Galamoth,
Boss.
yeah.
I've never even heard of this dude.
Well, you know you want it.
Yeah.
What, so she has the ability to scry in mirrors? Doesn't sound all that useful.
Scrying is very useful.
If you're Cypher Belnage, you can move an entire castle.
Hey, if you're an undead priest, you can bless an entire. Never mind. I won't go there. Hey, I liked season 2,
I did too.
but
Yeah.
it definitely had a few things in there that were, Warren Ellis, I blame you.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know.
Do it.
Part
Come
of
on,
me wants to
Belmont.
just say fuck it and do it, and then part of me wants to keep Alex pure from all these demons.
Well, you could do like I did, and Mike made that really good case for Elias's, and I rolled for it.
Yeah, I
do that.
really corrupted your soul in real life, man. I feel both proud and ashamed at the same time.
Nah, don't worry about it.
It's okay.
I mean, it's tempting. Like, it's all this cool stuff everybody's getting to know, Just...
Yeah, I know, but I keep winding up with the fucking lame ones.
Well, we don't know. This one's lame.
If I do decide to accept your gift, what is the cost?
You hear no reply in your mind. But the words ring well in your memory. I am Paranoia, Master of Reflections, and I spy all. You too can know what lies beyond the mirror if you accept my gift. This seems to be your only clue.
Yeah, the only thing that tells me is the scrying ability.
All the cool kids are doing it. No, I'm not trying to influence you either way. I'm honestly interested to see what you're going to do.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, with that,
Without knowing the cost, it's not worth it.
well, Jack, it is now your turn. You can see that Alexandra was considering heavily at the amber sarcophagus, but she turned that offer down and walked away.
And he runs up and takes it.
In her face, you can tell that gift was not taken. She looks more disappointed that it didn't sound like a good enough deal for her than... yeah. Otherwise, why would she have approached it in the first place? Jack, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's your turn.
Oh,
Are we going to close the door?
It's not going to get liquid.
Well, I think Jack has a shot at the thing if he wants it.
The one is over there.
sure.
That's the one.
Try for the thing.
Okay. You hear in your mind, where'd it go? I am Paranoia, Master of Reflections, and I spy all. You too can know what lies beyond the mirror if you accept my
Yes.
gift. All right, you accept the gift. And,
I knew it.
I am yes.
I will send this to you privately. Because it seems to be more fun that way with everyone.
I need to know what all these are at the end, like at least at the end of the game, because there's a lot of stuff that we've sent privately at this point.
April said something about scrying.
It might not be that. It sounds like it, but maybe not.
You guys can hear me typing, can't you?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though. I can't tell what you're typing.
Yeah. S-E-N.
It's like some kind of nerds thieves can't, right? Like just, I can understand the keyboard.
Lip reading for geeks.
I misspelled one of those words, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, that's what you got. The creatures in the north are still cowering from you, and you have time to leave this place or do whatever you wish.
Well, you've said what the consequences are out loud so far. So you're going to tell us that?
Nope.
Really?
I actually regret doing that for Mr. Jeeves. I shouldn't have done that.
Okay. All right.
You did that for me originally when the flight one came to pass, and it was going to give her a third eye in the middle of her.
Yeah.
What?
And my lack of that.
You learned about the third eye when it grew on Jack's face. I mean, it's kind of hard not to see that Jack grew a third eye. I don't
know if
mind
we've
saying
seen
that
it.
one out loud.
I don't know if we've seen it yet, though.
It's
Yeah,
hidden
he put
behind
on his
the
mask after that. Yeah.
$6.
He turns to the group and says,
Buying a 10-gram jar, people are not.
should we let them live?
Oh, did he
Yeah.
frighten all four of them? I thought only
Yeah.
like.
Well,
Okay.
he did magically frighten three of them. The fourth one he just intimidated to the frightened status.
They've
There
had
it-
ample opportunity to attack us, and they haven't. Even before you scared them, Jack. I say live and let live.
From here, they didn't seem hostile to begin with, anyway. So I think we can leave them.
Jack, I didn't hear your response to April. What'd you say?
I'm calling her.
But they could come after us after we leave. They might not like the human.
And do you think they'd stand a chance? Look at them, they're terror.
Logan has to go get
So?
the.
If they come after us, we can deal with them then.
As you wish.
I have no doubt that you'll make short work of them, Jack, with your mysterious powers.
He nods.
All right. Would you like to leave the area, Jack?
Yes.
All right. Would anyone like to close that door? Just asking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mr. Jeeves closes the door as Jack exits, and Alexandra, you have found another door to the east. I mean, there we go, west.
Is everyone still feeling okay? Anything I should know about? Any new
Jack
problems?
seems oddly calm.
Yes, he does. His tone of voice seems to have changed. Are you all right, sir?
I forgot me.
I am well.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, move
Alex?
away from Jack.
You see, this door is much like the others. It's not going to open without either breaking it down, forcing it open, or somehow magically affecting the magically sealed door.
Elias, why don't you try kicking this one in? See what happens.
I don't know how to respond to that. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Strength check then. I'm going to try to push it.
Yep. Apparently without advantage.
Yeah.
13.
No luck.
So you were 2 away. Jeeves, the priest has failed us again.
Yeah. That door has a dot on it, like the one down the bottom. And the one down the bottom kind of blasted us, so...
Jack, can you
I
sense
think we
any
should keep
magic
that
from
one
this?
It's most assuredly
So Heather
magical.
Might you be
Yes.
able to dispel it?
I have a spell that could work, but I've been saved.
Well, the 2 doors previous to the one to the south didn't have any trouble involved with them. I just pushed them open. I think it was just a trap set for that specific door down there.
Then feel free to try.
Before I try, I believe Mr. Jeeves wasn't too successful on his trap check earlier. Maybe he would like to do that again.
Sure. That's a bit better.
Well, Jeeves, with your experience with the previous door and the way this is magically sealed, you have a good idea that if it was broken down again, the same sort of effect might happen.
Okay.
Yeah, let's leave this one alone.
Well, it's a good thing we checked then. I assume it has more sarcophagus gifts in there.
Wait, I have an idea. Jack, can you grab one of those creatures and throw it at the door?
What?
You just wanted to leave them alone a minute ago.
Yeah, we just locked them up.
But now they're purposeful.
You need to
Exactly.
I suggest Jeeves and Elias grab one. They're going to run away from me. They're quite
Huh. Does the frightened effect break if they're threatened by
Only
grabbing
if
them?
they take damage.
Yeah,
Just
but
grappling, I would think not.
didn't that one try to attack Jack already?
scoop it out.
It just looked at him from what you all.
DM, what do you think? Could we grab them without them losing their effect?
Well, although I know the answer to the question about that kind of stuff, I'd rather you just kind of do what you want to do without me suggesting it.
Oh, Elias doesn't want to do it anyway, so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It's going to need a grapple check, and then we have to throw it against the door. It's going to be hard.
Well, Alex and Jeeves can try that if they want.
No, I'm good.
He's already followed one order in the last turn.
yeah, you guys have about a minute, for that frightened to wear off.
It's probably,
and that
probably
was-
about up.
Yeah, it's getting kind of close anyway with that. And that door's closed, so you're not sure if they'll pursue or not, but
I'm going to go down here and see if I can light up some more of this corridor.
Could
Okay.
Alex throw her hand axe at the door without standing directly in front of it to take its magical?
sure. Go ahead and make a ranged attack at it. Just roll a regular attack out in the window there.
Damn.
The axe bounces off and comes right back at you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn.
All right. Go ahead and deal that weapon's damage to yourself. Okay, there you go. You catch the axe, but it slices part of your hand. The magic effects of the door didn't seem to do anything at all, really.
I'm gonna try again.
You think that you hit it probably as hard as one of those creatures would have hit it, though.
They're all getting the somber.
All right, then. Without another word, Jack steps up and tries to spell magic.
All right. Let me just read the details of that spell. Make sure it does what I think it does. It sounds like it would work to me. But just to be safe, let me read Dispel Magic. It says, choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level. Alright, so let me look a little bit more into the magic of the door. Alright. Alright, that's this spell. That is a... what level spell? Oh, okay. Yeah, it works. Alright, so Jack walks up to the door and dispels the magic from it. The door doesn't automatically swing open, but you can tell, like, you can feel the magic aura in that area leave. So if you'd like to open it, you can.
Carefully.
Alright, carefully opening the door as in with stealth or and a peek, or just open the door?
Peek.
Peek.
Alright.
Definitely.
Peeking in the door. Roll a stealth check. I'll do that for you. Let's see. Skills. Alright. Your stealth is at a really good bonus, so you got 22 on that. And inside you spy... This room has amber glazed walls, a black marble floor with red veins, and 3 amber sarcophagi standing in the alcoves. That's all you see.
Pick up a rock and throw it.
Alright, you pick up a rock and throw it in, and I will go ahead and accept the previous rolls that we've made. I'm just going to roll a die for you for tossing that rock. And the rock skitters across the floor, and you hear the echoes of the rock come back to you. You have a feeling of unease, but it looks safe.
I think I'll regret this, but still, open the door, walk in, go.
Alright, as soon as you walk in...
Those magic words.
Was this improved invisibility or not? That's the question. Nope. It's not improved invisibility. You had a really good chance of hitting that. It's pretty big.
Oh.
But I didn't roll good enough, so you didn't hit it with the rock while it was invisible. When you enter the room, though, this thing had positioned itself kind of to the side once you threw the rock in and let it know that you're there. So it's actually, like, right next to you.
I can't imagine a creature like that would like sunlight.
Alright, so, its turn. Boy, This thing's got a lot of stuff in it. Yikes. Innately cast those. Huh. Okay, so it's going to bite you and then claw at you a couple of times. The bite hit. Uh-oh. All of these are considered magical attacks.
I might be cooked.
Oh, heavy damage of 10 to Jack. Jack, you have 32 wound points out of your 56 health points. Let me see if I can get the combat tracker up here. Yeah, that might help you out a little. Next is its claws. The claws a hit. For slashing damage, another 14 points of damage. 46 out of 56. One more claw to survive here. It also hits. Oof. I'm sorry, man.
Cool.
Yeah, that was 20 points of damage, and you are currently unconscious.
Oh, shoot.
Alex, you see Jack peek into the room, toss a rock in, and then he opens the door to walk in cautiously. However, he did not see the giant creature right next to him that just appeared out of nowhere and ravaged his body. He's fallen unconscious in front of you. What do you want to do?
What the fuck?
Yeah, everyone.
Elias!
We can go into
Jeez.
Standard initiative order that we used just a second ago, if you'd like, or roll new initiatives. What do you guys think?
Roll new one.
Roll a
Yeah,
new
roll
one.
it.
Okay, everybody roll new initiatives then.
Mine was good, but okay.
Is it?
I heard 2.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you regret that, huh?
Uh,
Elias is still fine. Like, what changed?
Nothing.
are we still finding nothing? Oh, okay.
Jack is down. Please come help. Quick.
Yeah. All right, Elias, you're quite a ways away, man. But you hear Alexandra plea for help on Jack's account.
Yes, under his breath, Elias says, "If you guys weren't so greedy, we wouldn't have this problem." And he rushes over. It takes full movement. I don't know if I can get there.
Yeah, full movement would get you there for sure. You could actually
Well-
get to Jack. It's just that using full movement like that's not going to allow you to do anything that cost an action.
Okay, I'll take 30 then to right here. And so Jack is unconscious.
Yeah, you can't really see him at that point either.
Right. Can I see the monster?
You can kind of see it behind Alexandra a little bit. It looks big.
Gotcha. Let's see.
It's a death salad.
Yeah.
Did you just say death salad?
Yeah, with no dressing.
Well, I assume the dressing right now is Jack's blood, but okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything to help Jack at the moment before getting there, but I'm going to cast a new spell to help us fight this thing. And I haven't given a lot of thought on how to describe this thing, but I'll do my best. So Elias is going to, let's see, summon what is called a Guardian of Faith. I'll explain the spell. A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. The guardian occupies that space and is indistinct except for a gleaming sword and shield emblazoned with the symbol of your deity. And let's see, any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. The guardian vanishes when it deals a total of 60 damage.
So you want to post it as a guard at the door?
Yes, I want to put it... Well, let's see. I can see the space opposite Alex. I'm going to put it there. Let's see. I have an effect. If I can put it on the map somehow.
I mean,
Maybe
Mike
not.
could just add a random G token on there.
Yeah, but the token I'm thinking about, or the spot I'm thinking about, is right here.
Yeah, I like the idea of the G thing. There's your guardian.
Okay, so and the symbol that you see on the shield is a chalice of and it has a cross on the front of it. So it's like that's the symbol of Elias's church, a chalice and cross.
Okay. All right. Well, just make sure that game rule wise, I properly do that because, it's your spell. So if the Slad does anything that triggers it attacking or getting attacked by that, just let me know what to do.
Well, basically, if it's within 10 feet of it, then it's going to take damage, whether or not it fails or succeeds a dex saving throw. But it will have to make one.
I thought
it's
that's
within
if
10
it
feet.
entered the space.
If it enters the space within 10 feet of the guardian.
Yeah, it didn't really enter the space. It was just kind of where it was, though.
I mean, the next time it has movement, if it ends up that close to it, it takes damage, from what I understand.
All right. I'm just worried about, it's kind of guarding the outside, but if it just stays in there. But all the tasty mortals are outside, so it's probably going to want to come through there. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll try.
All right, so that's Elias's turn. Alex, it's your turn, and you see this sword and shield appear next to you.
I don't think the monster can actually even see it because it's on the opposite wall.
Well, yeah, it's kind of right through the door
It's
there.
through the
I think
door,
you
yeah.
can see it, yeah.
All right.
Hey, sweetie. Will you give me a glass of water, please? Yeah. Thank you.
Alright, Alex is going to try to trip the damn thing. If she can get it prone, that's more damage.
All right.
Yeah, it'll take damage too because it can't move.
Yep.
That's a hit.
And it needs to make I think it's a strength DC of 17.
It failed.
It's
Excellent.
tripped. I love it when it trips. Okay, well, if you want to knock it prone, I'll roll damage and take my second attack.
Let's see. Prone, prone, prone. Drag it on over. Boom. It's prone.
Thank you. Oh, is it undead?
It is not undead.
Okay. And second attack.
That's also a hit. And that's a lot of damage. Need some flex tape.
That'll do it for my attack for now.
Still got a green icon there, though.
Before we continue though, Mike, I just realized I forgot to bump my AC up by a point for the defensive duelist. It's my proficiency bonus, and that got increased to a 4 when I
Sure, go ahead. Bump it up.
wanted to put that in.
Free hit point for you.
What does she get?
Her proficiency
defensive
bonus
duelist.
went up, so due to her class and stuff, she gets extra health point. Does it-
No, an extra AC.
Oh. Okay. That's... Dang, man, you guys are so hard to hit.
Now at 21 AC, I love this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, I mean... Jack's kind of easy to hit.
Yeah, unfortunately. Gotta love the squishy mage.
I got 15 AC.
Alright, Alex.
And the squishy rogue.
Is
Yep,
it
that's
Mr.
the end of
Jeeves'
my-
turn? Alright, Jeeves, you're up.
Alright. So, if I move to where Elias is, can I see it? Kind of be able to get a shot from there?
You could, but because of the cover, give
Probably
yourself a
disadvantage.
-4 to attack. Do you know how to do that?
I
with the
swear to God,
modifier?
if you hit me with that,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that could happen, but there's a little modifier box down there in the lower left corner. Just take that to -4 before you take your attack roll.
could he warn Alex to duck?
You're aware of your surroundings enough to kind of see what Jeeves is doing. You could duck if you'd like.
Yeah, she's gonna bend down and duck, so it gives him a much better shot.
I'm not going to hit you.
We'll see.
Yeah, sure.
We'll see. Ah!
Oh, hang on. I didn't have disadvantage, did I? Hang on, I rolled 2 dice. Dude, what?
Fuck you.
Why did that make me roll 2 dice?
It has disadvantage because it's prone.
Wow.
Oh,
What?
no, that's
No.
that thing again. Okay, so there's
it's
this
prone?
thing
Oh,
about being
fuck.
prone.
Yeah, you can't shoot it as well. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's harder to hit things that are laying down like they're
Dang
taking
it.
cover.
Oh,
But regardless,
Yeah, I missed that.
you had a
I wouldn't have
critical
took a
fail.
shot. I wouldn't have taken a shot if I knew it was prone. Damn it.
Well, you need to roll damage on Alex, but it won't be sneak attack damage. All right, Alex. Your butler has shot you once again.
Just gonna slowly wave and smile and back away.
Oh, that's
He
great.
turns around slowly, grabbing the arrow out of herself and snapping it in half, giving him a
Jinxed
death.
me. You jinxed me. You broke my concentration.
I did not. You should know better than firing an arrow in my direction.
All right, so time-wise,
Guys.
I'm really tempted to go on all night. I really missed playing D&D, but it is getting kind of late, and this is a hilarious point. So, should we wrap it up now, or is anyone wanting to
I'm
continue?
good to continue till midnight if you guys need to keep playing.
Yeah, I'm
Well, I'd say we should finish this encounter, and then that'll be it.
Okay, we can keep
Okay.
going until the encounter's done. Then, hopefully, you guys survive this encounter. You got one person on the
good.
floor.
Can I hide behind Elias?
That would probably be a good idea.
That's considered plain
From
sight.
April or the slab?
From April, definitely. No, you can't hide in plain sight
Yeah, I
unless you
know.
got hide in plain sight. But
Well, she doesn't like me either. That's not going to help too much.
all right, Jack, it is time for a death saving throw. So, do you have a D20 handy there in the real world?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna take your honesty here. Roll that puppy and tell me what you get.
I rolled a 5.
That's not good.
Ouch.
Throw that dice away.
I'll get you, man. Don't worry.
I'm not worried about it. Even if I die, I'm not.
Yeah, I know. You don't care about dying that much.
All right,
But
so
we do.
that's one death save failure. And now the Slad is gonna go. It is prone, so now it has to stand up. And that uses a little bit of its movement, but that's okay. You can take that prone off. So now it's a little easier to hit with arrows.
Don't
Yeah.
even think about it.
I'm trying again.
It's going to...
Just stay there though, because I need you within 5 feet.
I will kill you, old man.
I get to draw drawings. Drawing, let's see.
Draw.
Oops. That's not what I want to do. Where's my symbols? Pointers. There you are. Okay. Let's see, it's... Ooh, damn, 20-foot radius? That looks bigger than that. 1, 10, 15, 20. 20-foot radius. Oh, geez, that means 40-foot diameter. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Why does that say 20 foot? That's not 20 foot. Man, maybe the D&D... Oh, boy. That just seems a bit much. 5, 10, 15, 20... I don't trust Fantasy Grounds with this. That's weird.
And let me say this, Mike. So you might know, but I doubt that the monster has the lore or the knowledge of what the Guardian of Faith does. So I don't think it's going to be smart enough to know what the range of that thing's attack is or what it will do to him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use a 15-foot diameter, even though it says 20 foot.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's a 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
mean, Fantasy Grounds says it's a 15-foot radius. Well, I'm just going to go with this radius because it makes more sense to me. And what happens within that radius is a sphere of yellow-green fog.
Yeah, poison gas.
Let's see. Yeah, it envelops Alex and Elias and Mr. Jeeves.
Constitution saves.
Yes, Constitution saves.
Don't I need one as well?
Nope.
You're actually not in it.
I'm good.
Okay,
Really?
so Alex is good. Elias, Constitution.
All right. I'm doing it.
Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's sake.
jeez.
Ooh. One.
Okay, so you got a 17. That's good. You pass, Elias. Mr. Jeeves. That's 2 1s in a row, buddy.
I know. I gotta change my
God,
color.
Mark.
All right. So, what do we do with automatic? What do we do with 20s and 1s on saving throws for stuff like this?
I don't think anything.
Because I could just
Either
say,
immunity or automatic failure. Yeah.
well,
would-
automatic
yeah.
failure is no worse than just regular failure. In
Failure.
those.
Right. I
So
don't
why
think it
would
affects.
I don't think it makes a difference.
right? Well,
It could knock him down in surprise or something.
Either that or he's choking so much on the fog that he misses his next attack. roll.
Automatic one. Yeah, I was going to say automatic one and they lose the next turn.
Still gonna uncanny dodge and evade.
well, it's not like he fumbled on something he was trying to do. I'm going to say that you can't use your uncanny dodge or whatever it is that halves the damage on it.
Wow.
How about that?
Go.
And then for Alex, then we can just say no damage. But does that sound fair, guys? Does that sound fair to everybody? Saves having critical failures and successes?
I don't think it's came up before.
I've never done that.
Yeah, let's just skip it. We're just going to go with straight rules here, no house rules on fumbles for that,
It's
and
like-
say,
Yeah.
which sucks
Save
for Alex
roll.
because that means you succeeded, so you get half damage. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Half of that, and then there you go. Some damage for you. Cloud kill is what this is, and basically, let's just read this
They
here.
lost Logan again.
A poisonous yellow-green fog. Does it
Yeah, this is the same attack that the hag used.
Even if you hold your breath or don't need to breathe, this can affect you.
Okay. How long does it last?
You don't know, but I do.
Okay.
I know,
Well,
but I won't tell.
Elias and Alex, hold your turn. I have a spell that can dispel it.
Alright, so that was half damage on Alex. It'll be half damage on Elias. So let's go ahead and do that. I need a bigger screen. I got so many windows up. Alright, let's see. Half, and then 13 damage on Elias. And then I'm going to say you can use your uncanny dodge. Or whatever. Is it something for a failed saving throw? This isn't an attack. This is a spell. Can you uncannily dodge a cloud of poisonous gas?
Yeah, it's not really a target spell, it's an area of effect spell.
Unless he like instantly jumps 20 feet away.
Yeah, no, I just get this hilarious mental image of Jeeves doing a bunch of backhand springs to avoid the edge of the cloud, leaving the rest of the party just going to be enveloped.
Well,
Oh,
okay,
oh,
let's
yeah.
see.
I can roll
Evasion. You can
so-
dodge out of the way of certain area of effects, such as Dragon's Fiery Breath or an Icy Storm spell. When you're subjugated to an effect that allows you to
Yeah.
make a dexterity saving throw
Yep.
to only take half
This-
damage,
this
you
is a
instead
common.
take none. So evasion doesn't help.
No, 'cause this
Yeah,
is
it's
a
not dex saving.
And the other thing we were looking at was... What was it? Uncanny dodge? I don't even see that on here. Oh, yeah, it's at the bottom. In the U's, of course. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, yeah. Yeah, I don't think any of that saves you anyway. So, full damage here. 5. And 21 damage total. Alright, so that big cloud of nasty rolls out, and that's going to be the end of the creature's turn. Now the creature is within the range of your guardian there, Elias. Does it just
needs
start
to-
attacking him now?
It needs to make a dexterity saving throw because it's gonna get hit either way.
All right, so it needs a dex save. It rolled a 4, so it definitely failed.
All right, so it takes. Whoops. That's set to 0. I guess I'd have to fix this myself, but it takes 20 damage, radiant.
20 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it has any weaknesses against that. Nope. Alright, so I'll just drop 20 on it. So it was at 21. Okay. Alright, so that's its turn. Now, Elias, it's your turn. You are starting your turn within this effect. So, make a Constitution saving throw.
Again, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on.
Actually, you know what? I'm just going to say that the last one counted for this round, for all three of you.
Yeah, that makes more sense, I think.
Yeah, I think that was the way it's supposed to happen, actually. It's whenever your turn starts. So,
Okay.
I think
All right.
that's the way that would work.
So top of the next round then.
Is
Yeah.
the cloud staying where it's at?
At the moment, it is.
I'll take care of the cloud. Don't worry about that.
It's hard for you to tell the motion of the cloud while you're in the middle of it, so you can't really
Okay.
tell what's going on in there.
All right. I will cast Sacred Flame on the Slade. Is that what it's called? Slad?
I think it's slad. I like to say salad.
I like to say salad, but it's slad.
The death
So-
salad.
What did it get on its? What did it get on its save, Mike?
It failed. It rolled a 13.
All right, good.
Its name is Remain, the death salad.
All right, 7 points of damage to it.
All right, that's 7 more
Sacred
radiant, and I'll get down here.
Flame. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You are outside of the cloud.
For now.
All right, Alex.
She's gonna wail on it.
All right. That's a hit. All right, that's damage for it. 15, not bad. Powerhouse. Look, another hit. The same roll as last time. Oh, no. Well, close. All right, and even more damage. Yeah, it can feel that. You can tell you're definitely hurting it. Anything else with your
I'm
turn?
gonna burn action surge and attack.
Go for it.
I want this thing regretting
Ooh.
the day it
Oh,
messed with us.
nice.
Natural 20. That's a crit. Ooh, heavy damage. 18 damage. Not too much different from the last bit of damage you did, but still better than it would have been.
Oh my God.
Okay. Double
Two
critical.
criticals.
I want her.
Alex is pissed.
Jeez.
20.
All right, now that's some good damage.
This thing has a
All
lot
right,
of
that's
HP.
it.
All right, you
I'm
have
done.
jacked it up. You guys beyond the cloud just hear a bunch of cracks, slash, and roars of some kind of aberration. Mr. Jeeves, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to clap my hands and run up here. And I'm going to cast Gust of Wind.
And blow it right back into
I'm gonna
Elias.
no, I'm going to blow it away from us.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of cast the wind at Elias, so it kind of pushes to the other side.
Kind of away. It's away from me, so it's going to go toward that corridor that we're going to.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the center of the thing. And how far does Gust of Wind take it? Let's see.
60 feet.
Actually, corners.
You could have just blown it up into the unsuspecting one-eyed monsters.
Well, the door's closed, so.
Actually, you managed to use the Gust of Wind in a way that just disperses the heavy fog. So you dispersed it. It's gone. Good job.
Yay!
Give yourself a action point.
Woo.
I mean, inspiration.
Inspiration.
There you go.
All right.
Action point. That's the old school me talking right there with you. Action points were part of our original, like, old school system. All right. So,
All right.
let's see. That's your turn. And next up will be Jack. Jack, I need you to roll another 20. Unless Mr. Jeeves had anything else, did you?
It's looking pretty hurt, right? So, no, I'm thinking about summoning the Hellhounds, but I don't think I will.
Okay.
Really? Wait, can you go into the combat tracker and fix my second AC bonus to 4? So it didn't reset when I changed it on my character sheet.
Roll the 13.
That works.
Good.
And your initiative was just a bit...
Yeah, it was, but that's okay.
All right, so that's one death save made.
Hooray, Jack! Woo! Quick, come cast Spare the Dying.
Well, it'll be a lot easier to get to him without that cloud kill in the way, that's for sure. All right, so Jack saved, and now it's the Slad's turn. Let's see what else it could do.
Oh, half button. Don't mind me. I didn't realize I had a button for it.
Nice.
Cool. Man, I'm not used to you casting magic. It's so crazy.
I know, it's like,
That is
okay.
weird.
Honestly, though, it kind of ups your cool factor a bit.
Makes me a bit more useful.
Magic grew.
By the way, that gust of wind needed jazz hands to like cast, so Jeeves at the end of the corridor, jazz hands.
Actually, you know what he reminds me of doing the Dispersing the Fog is Dean Fogg from the Don't know if you've seen that series, Mark, but it's pretty...
Dean Fogg from what?
The Magicians.
Oh, yeah, Magicians, yeah.
I love that show.
Well, Elias looks very confused, and he calls over to Jeeves. How did you learn that?
Oh, there was some books upstairs.
I think you're lying to me, but okay.
All right, so weapon attack, bite, and then a couple of claws at Alexandra, which, because I took you out of the combat tracker, didn't really... Your token is weird. Okay, come back. Boom. All right, there. That's the real you. All right, so it bites or attempts to bite Alexandra. Misses the first attempt to bite her. Then, oh, that's damage, not roll. Let me roll to attack with the claw. It is a miss. Another attack with the claw. And another miss. All right, useless there. That thing did not do well. Elias, your turn.
And it's still standing right next to the Guardian.
And it takes damage because of it. Yep. So dex save on the monster.
Dexterity save.
Mm-hmm.
It got an 18.
Okay, so it takes 10. Let me modify this. I can do it now. 10. Radiant. Okay.
There, yeah, that worked. Good job.
All right. Let's see. So Elias will get back in range about here. And let's see. I want to use Sacred Flame. This thing has way too much HP.
It's alright, we'll chip away at it.
Well, you've been more than chipping away at it. You've been hacking away at it. There might be a piece of it down there on the ground somewhere next to Jack.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't know how to use this musket I've had for so long. Wonder if I could
Speaking of time travel again.
Yeah. I think he could be able to like study it or something while he's resting to try to figure it out one night.
Hugo whispers, I see frog people.
All right, Sacred Flame again on our friend here.
He is actually
That's a
fast
natural
right
20. Third one of the night.
So it made it save.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. With saving throws, that's bad. Yeah, it succeeded its saving throw. It naturally 20'd on it. I thought that you criticaled some attack.
Oh,
That's not what happened.
no. Nothing happens then.
Yeah, it's the opposite of like when I see success come up in there. It's like success. That was a success. Oh, but that's bad for you.
Yeah, I'll move back a little bit more.
All right, Mr. Jeeves, you're on a roll, man.
You
Wait, what about me?
skip Alex. I used the marker to give it to Alex. Yeah.
Some people use it, some people don't. So sometimes I click it and I accidentally do that. All right, that's another hit. Alexandra is hacking away at this thing. 12 points of damage. Another hit, almost a critical. And
almost max damage.
18 damage. Wow. You are just slaying this thing. Pretty much going toe-to-toe with it. All right, Jeeves. You're already on a roll here. Dispersing
I
its
saw it
cloud
hurt
kill.
Jack. Now I'm pissed.
A good sneak attack might do it.
Yeah. I can occupy her space, right, but not in my turn.
Right.
So if I went there and made an attack and then disengaged and moved away.
Yeah, and it would count as a sneak attack because she's within there and threatening it.
Okay.
You can
Fingers crossed.
occupy the same space as the Guardian too, I think, because it's a spectral creature. If you wanted to.
He can't end his space on its turn though.
No, I'm still gonna move, but okay. Oh, come on.
That's a miss. Sorry, man.
Alright, I'm just gonna disengage and move away.
All right. Disengaging is your roguish
That's not
ability,
me.
right?
Yep.
All right. That's something you still have?
Oh yeah.
So weird these days, Jeeves. I don't even know you anymore. All right, Jack. I'm going to need you to roll that die.
No pun intended.
Hmm.
3.
Actually, really wasn't. 3's not good, man. Is no
Better than
bueno.
1.
Yes, definitely better than a 1.
Elias, he's not looking good. I need you to come heal.
That's what I'm gonna do next turn. Don't worry about it.
All right. So the Slad has a decision to make here. Because it's obviously not doing well against Alex. I guess that works. It's taken an action to cast it. Okay. Yep, one action. Okay, it can do this. Nothing you can really do about it. It poofs away.
Uh-oh.
Oh Lord.
Not even an opportunity attack with Sun.
Nope, because it didn't move. It just kind of growled and then a poof of smoke happened and now you can't see it.
Well, the Knowledge Fox did the same thing earlier, right?
This looked a little different with the puff of smoke and the smell of brimstone that followed.
Hmm.
Remember that. Remember all of this next time you wish us.
Motherfucker ran away.
So is it my turn now?
It is your turn, yes, indeed.
All right, I'm going over to Mr. Jack, and I'm going to bring him back to the land of the living.
Well, he's not dead. He's just unconscious.
Well, you know what I mean. It's a matter of
You can peek under the mask.
You could. Be kind of rude.
they really don't want to.
All right, lay on hands. Definitely bring him back to consciousness. All right, Jack, you wake up. You're really hurt, but you're awake.
Thank you, Crusader. Stand up, trying to act like I'm not in a great deal of pain, and hobble over to her coffin.
Okay.
Wow.
North, south, or west?
When in doubt, go west.
All right. In your mind, you hear. You want to be strong, huh? I am the Balor, king of the Fomorians. Even with one eye, it is plain to see your weakness. I offer you the strength of giants. You will then show your friends how strong you are.
Great. He started off having 3 eyes. Now he's going to be a cyclops.
Or might even back at 2, you know? Might be even them out.
Yes.
All right. I will give you your stuff privately, because that's the best way to do it, right?
Quick question: the damage that Jack has taken, will he heal the rest automatically, or is that not?
It was incurred by weapons that were considered magical because of that creature. So no, they will not naturally heal up with his healing factor. It's having player characters with immunities, like damage immunities and stuff, and all that. This was the compromise. So magic stuff still.
Yeah.
Hits him like
Yeah, we came up with the compromise like together the first time I got hit with something.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
well, I'm gonna.
so far, I'm a pretty big fan of it. I think it still makes it to where it's not totally overpowered to be a were creature.
Okay, well, I'm gonna heal him some more when he comes back to us then. Because 51 wound points is not good.
So is there any visual difference?
He's typing.
Yeah.
Which sarcophagus did he go to?
West.
Elias will be right up behind him and do that now.
Mike, is there any physical difference?
No. That's your muscles swell. Yeah, all of your muscles start to swell up. You look to be a lot more physically imposing than you previously did.
Hulk smash.
So you say Jack looks more physically imposing than he previously did?
Yeah, he looks swole.
Okay.
Shit,
So
got some game.
Wow.
as Elias is going up to heal Jack, he notices something.
Game.
Something
No, heck,
quite
it's
different.
my turn
about him.
next. You shoo. I was gonna go for that one.
What?
It sounds like people are fighting over sarcophagus. Is what it sounds
Let
like.
me heal Jack before you guys steal more evil powers.
You're not gonna accept it anyway.
Oh, that was a taunt. Okay, so
So,
so what's going on here, guys? I'm seeing some healing going on. That's always a good thing.
yeah, Elias is like following Jack, healing as he's trying to like catch up with him.
Yeah, and that gives me give me 6 wound points back, Mike.
Sure. Let's see, 6 out of 13. There you go.
Thank you. All right, that's my turn. Alex.
All right, Alex, what do you want to do?
There you go. I'll go back out again.
Y'all are so funny.
Did we lose her?
Oh shit! That's a different effect from the last time I saw it. Oh,
Huh?
oh,
Oh, you looked up
Yeah.
that magic item? I haven't.
I did.
Let me look it up.
I'm back. Sorry.
That's
Alright.
fine. It's your turn, though.
It's my turn.
No,
No,
it's
Alex.
Alexander's turn. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a heck of a bit of strength there.
Like, that's big enough that if you want to negotiate with me later, we can talk.
No, that's your strength, dude. For 10 days. I mean, god dang it, now I'm... Sorry.
Like I said, let's negotiate later so nobody knows what's actually happened.
Hello.
All
Hello,
right,
Alex.
It's pretty
I
intense.
don't
We
think
can hear
April
you.
can hear us.
April,
No,
can you
I
hear us?
couldn't. Yeah, now I can. I said previously, you shoo, it was my turn next, and I was going to go for the top one.
Okay, all right. So you're going for the top one. I got you. All right, so you're up at the top, and in the north alcove there, that sarcophagus, you hear a voice in your head. I am known as Garoth. You would do well by accepting the gift I offer. No secret will ever escape you. All knowledge will be in your grasp. Life is pointless, so there is no time to waste searching for its secrets.
That one's tempting. That one's very tempting.
Elias is eyeing the weird veins in the floor, and he's creeped out.
Yeah, the red veins in the floor are pretty creepy here.
If life is pointless and short, you could answer me a question by telling me what boons and what disadvantages come with accepting your...
Oh, come on now. You know it doesn't work like that. All you get in return is silence.
Gotta throw the dice. And we said we would stop after that encounter, so we need to wrap it up.
Well, I mean,
accept.
get these done, and then we'll wrap it up. All right. Everyone that can see your eyes, see that they become starry voids, and then I will let you know the rest right now in Discord. There's another sarcophagus left. Is anyone going to make for that to end the night?
I don't know.
I'm not taking it, Jeeves, if you want
All right, I'm taking it.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, you two can work that out among yourself while I type to Sunraiser.
Well, Jeeves' turn was first, so he'll get a chance.
Are we still on initiative?
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah, but I'll let you two talk to each other.
Oh, well, if we're on initiative and his comes first, then his comes first. Failing that, I was going to actually roll initiative for it.
Well, he hasn't had a chance to do something since you took the gift, like logically either.
Yeah, it's still the
No,
same
it's fine.
turn, technically.
That's what I mean.
All right.
So yeah, if he wants to shut up, by all means.
I'm sure Sunraiser is dying to know what else comes along with this, so...
Starry void eyes.
Yeah, I'm hoping one of you guys has a minor illusion spell to fix.
Nope.
Oh.
I got mage hand. I could poke my fingers in them.
I will kill you, old man.
And I have an invisible mage hand.
All right, so she has her information there, and Jeeves, what you hear in the southern alcove, or the south sarcophagus, you hear a voice, sounds female, says, "My gaze would turn any mortal to stone. I can toughen your flesh if you accept. You sure need this blessing if you are to succeed." And when she says succeed, you can hear the hisses of snakes.
It's pretty obvious. You know who that is, Mark?
No, but I accept.
Oh man. Okay.
You
Serious?
guys see green scales cover Mr. Jeeves' face and body.
Wow.
Ooh, sexy.
Yeah, you look like some sort of snake-bred humanoid now. With your green scaly skin.
Donkey.
And you get... I'll send this to you privately. Why is this hard? Okay, here we go.
Is that like permanent stone skin? I guess you can't tell us though.
There you go. All right, so now everyone knows. Does anyone want to say anything before we close out the adventure tonight?
Well, everyone looks even freakier than before. Congrats, guys.
Hey, speak for yourself. I got pretty star-eyed.
Oh, let me see those. Wow. Wow.
It's a small price to pay.
Creeping me out, Jack.
I really want to know what happened to Jack.
You're like freaking huge and you're speaking softly and I'm gonna get away from you.
You are sounding pretty freaking scary.
You really want to know what happened to Jack.
Hey,
You
Mr.
all-
Guardian, these guys are my friends, but
Freaked out, I'm curious.
Nothing to fear from me.
All right, I've really got to start keeping up with the passage of days now, so we'll need a good calendar or something in game. Because some of these are temporary, or at least the effects and stuff are. Some of these are permanent, and well, just got to live with those from now on. Man, I thought you guys were going to be out of this temple like early.
me too. Yeah, I thought we were leaving, but
I'll leave on this
Yeah.
note. Okay, so the last thing that happens in this game for this adventure, for this session, the Arcanoloth looks like it's regained its composure. It's not licking its wounds. It doesn't look like it's at full health, but it enters the doorway and says, "I suppose I have a promise to fulfill."
Which doorway do you mean?
The one that everybody's standing at, pretty much. Where your guardian's at, actually.
Elias didn't see him approaching, or he just kind of poofed in?
No, you can see him approaching.
Okay.
He doesn't look hostile.
All right. Probably couldn't take him anyway.
But yeah, you can tell he was directing his comment at Jack.
Jack turns around and says, "Yes, you do. I'm glad you came of your own volition. We didn't have to hunt you down again. That would have been so terrible."
Most inconvenient.
I'm wise enough to know when I've met my defeat, and I expect you to uphold your end of the bargain as well.
Rest assured.
All I ask is that once I show you, and you've made your decision, that you leave. And leave me unharmed. Understood?
Everyone looks at Jack.
Wait, if we're all prepared, then by all means.
That wasn't an answer to my question. Are we clear?
Oh, yes. Crystal clear.
I have a bad feeling about this. And then that's where we'll close for the night.
I got a bad feeling about this.
What is there not to have a bad feeling about?
Everything is
That's a video
terrible.
right there.
Why? You should all feel great. Jack has a bunch of mysterious powers and strange personality flaws. What could go?
Can you keep track of them all? That's the question.
I've been role playing every single one of them as I get them, haven't I, Mike?
Yeah, you've been doing great, man. Although, at what point do we mourn the Jack that was?
After Strahd is deader.
This one's going to seriously screw up her endgame.
The Jack that was a man of many faces anyway, so I guess it's not that huge of a difference.
Yeah.
Now it's one face, and you don't get to see it.
All right. Well, we will conclude next week. And until then, goodbye, everyone.
Bye.